There's a lot of cool games coming to Xbox Series X and S in June 2024, and today we're going to talk about it. But first up, please subscribe and share, it really does help the channel out. So June this month looks to be really exciting for video games, and well, there's a lot of bases covered. So today I'm going to show the 10 biggest new games coming to Xbox Series X and S for June 2024. I hope everyone enjoys the video. At 10, we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the video game, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles June 4th. In this game, you plan your very own alien invasion and harvest humans as the iconic clowns from the 1980s classic movie. Or you can gather a team of survivors to fight the extraterrestrial threat. Now, this is a whole new take on the asymmetrical multiplayer horror experience. These asymmetrical horror experiences can be super fun and super intense, whether you play them with friends or with random people in matchmaking. I highly recommend people play these. At 9, we have Tour de France 2024, coming to Xbox Series X and S June 6. This is the latest in the long-running Tour de France franchise. Now, this game features 10 pro tour teams with over 300 additional riders. There's a bunch of single-player and multiplayer modes. You can play in multiplayer modes with up to 6 players, and these are endurance races. So these take a lot of time and a lot of effort, and actually they could be really fun. At 8, we have the Smurfs Village Party, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles June 6 worldwide, and in the US it's June 7th. Now, this is basically like Mario Party, and considering there isn't actually a lot of games like this on Xbox, I think a lot of families are going to have fun with this one. It also has couch co-op and also an adventure mode where you can do these kinds of quests using these mini games. It actually looks super fun. At 7, we have Rolling Hills, Make Sushi, Make Friends, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles June 4th. In this game, you serve up sushi as a robot chef in Rolling Hills. It's a life sim about running your own restaurant in a cozy little village. You make friends, purchase ingredients, and enhance your own crafting skills. Now, in this game, you can actually design your own restaurant and house. It looks like one of those cozy little games which people love at the minute. I think a lot of people are going to love this, and also it launches day 1 in Xbox Game Pass. At 6, we have Rusted Moss, coming to Xbox Series X and S June 20th. Rusted Moss is a twin-stick shooter Metroidvania game where you swing your way through the environment using a grappling hook. Now, in this game, you use a pair of blasters to get through enemies such as witches and rusted machines. The game has a super cool anime art style, and if you like Metroidvania games, this looks like it's going to be a bunch of fun and definitely one that you need to pick up. At 5, we have Downward Enhanced, coming to Xbox Series X and S, June 4th. You're set off on humanity's final adventure to seek out an explanation for the apocalypse that changed the Earth as we know it. Taking advantage of many different parkour abilities, this game looks super cool because we don't get games like this often. A first-person action-adventure parkour game. It looks like it actually has elements of Mirror's Edge, and if you've been craving for more games like that, this is going to be it, and it also has big boss battles.
Welcome to Carpentersville, a small town with a big problem. Vampires. But a new vampire slayer's here. Her name is Becky Brewster, a feisty high schooler with a fondness for field hockey.
At 4, we have Blood, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles June 18th. In this game you have to save your friends and fight off the vampire apocalypse and survive the horrors of being a freshman during field hockey practice. Now this is an absolutely chaotic role-playing game, but with a twist. It's got a chaotic 90s cartoon art style. Now if you're a fan of 90s cartoons, this is going to be a must play. It looks super fun. I've had my eyes on this for a long time. It looks like it's going to be a must play indie game.
I transferred over here since we'll be working together for a while. I'm here to help you as well. So if you need anything, let me know.
Boris!
If that demon is not dealt with, she will only leave more casualties in her wake.
At 3, we have Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles June 14th. In this game you become a mighty demigod and battle through a decimated Tokyo in a war between angels and demons. You make allies through this game and also control and recruit hundreds of different kinds of demons. This is a JRPG by Atlas Games. They've been bringing a lot of titles to Xbox and they're not slowing down anytime soon. I think a lot of JRPG fans on Xbox are really going to love this. It looks like it has a lot of depth to it, and personally I can't wait to play this. I think everyone will love it. At 2, we have Still Wakes the Deep, coming to Xbox Series X and S, June 18th. This is an immersive, first-person horror game set on an abandoned oil rig. The game looks super creepy and it looks like it could be one of the best horror games of 2024. I've had my eyes on this game for a long time now and it looks super intense, so if you like horror, this is going to be for you. Also, this game is launching day 1 in Xbox Game Pass.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. They are true faithful.
At 1, we have Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles June 21st. Over 2 years after the initial release of Elden Ring, which sold over 20 million copies, garnered a huge fan base, and it's very beloved. In fact, I think it's one of the best games ever made. The long-awaited expansion is almost here, and let me tell you, it's on this list for a reason. It's the size of some games. Now this expansion has a whole new region, which features many different biomes in different areas compared to what we saw in the original game. This also features 8 new weapon types, so that's a lot of new weapons, new enemy types, and a new range of bosses, unlike what we saw in the original game. Over 2 years after the initial release of the game, it's almost here. Now, if you haven't played Elden Ring already, I highly recommend it because it's one of the best games ever made, and you can get ready for the expansion, which is the size of a whole game. Now, this month's been fantastic for games, and each month this year is going to get even better. There's some crazy games coming down the line. Now, that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please hit like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, you'll be notified for future videos. All Things Xbox Podcast is on Tuesdays, where we cover everything gaming on Xbox. Now, depending on when you watch this, the Xbox Game Showcase is just around the corner, and I'll be covering that live, covering every game shown there. There'll be a pre-show and a post-show where we discuss everything shown. It's going to be a fun time. The rest of this year is going to be a great year for Xbox fans because, trust me, there's a lot of cool things coming. And when it comes to content on the channel, there's way more things coming down the line, more weekly content coming, and also on-camera content, which is going to be fun. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good day. I'm out. Peace.